Alex has faced challenges for most of his life. Being on the high end of the autism spectrum, it is often difficult for family and friends to accept that Alex has challenges. They often refuse to accept that life is a battle, not just for him, but for many others, including his family.
Now, Alex was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome and autism spectrum disorder at the age of 6. Alex obtained his bachelor's of business management degree and is rising above these challenges by reaching out to raise awareness and hope for others with Asperger's and similar special needs. Alex is not only living successfully despite his challenges, he is using his condition to raise awareness of autism spectrum disorders. Now, Alex, a promising vocalist and songwriter, so please give a warm welcome to our friend, Alex Hale.
Just so you guys know, actually, because of this time of year, normally my voice does not do well. I'm not performing. I'm going to be speaking, and actually this could be even better. So, as you can tell, what does this say, Cleveland? I'm from Cleveland, okay? Yeah, I'm a Browns fan. You can say you're sorry right now. I know, you can say it. Yeah. Hey, at least your team's good, the Buffalo Bills. You're welcome for Sammy Watkins. Okay, so away with the jokes. I want you to think about something. You're 12 years old, you're in a doctor's office, and they tell you 3 things. 1, you're never going to graduate high school without assistance. Number 2, you're never going to college. Forget it, it's over. Number 3, a doctor points out into a hallway and says, see that janitor there mopping the floors? That's you for the rest of your life living in a halfway house. That's pretty much a death sentence. I was given that at the age of 12 in 6th grade. It was said right to my face in front of my parents. So, what could have I done? I could have accepted the help of my county and just lived like it. Or, I could have looked at this doctor and I said to them, you're wrong and I'm going to prove you wrong. So, that's exactly what I did. I told the doctor that they are absolutely wrong. And so I went to high school. My sophomore year, I got rid of all my help. They were just there to guide me. They just wanted to make sure I was okay. I graduated high school with a 3.2 GPA. So, step 1, you're never going to graduate high school without assistance. Okay, you're wrong about that. Okay, college. I went to the University of Akron, failed miserably there, but it was a success for me because I never had failed before. I went to Bryan Strand College and I got my bachelor's degree. So 2 out of the 3, this doctor's already wrong. Man, their batting average is not looking good so far. 0 for 2. Okay, number 3, what am I going to do with my life? Well, I can sing. And we have YouTube stuff. We can let you guys know about it. It's actually on my blog that I wrote for Autism Speaks national website, so you can go check that out as well. I know I can do that, but I know I can also speak. And I don't just speak as someone who is this name, this speaker, and who's a singer, who wants to just become this big-time star. As a singer, if you don't have one little bit of you that wants to be famous, then you're not really a singer, you're just doing it as a hobby. So for me, yeah, there's that small part, but for me, it's about helping others. And when I stand up here and I speak for the average person. I was not lucky enough to have parents that had jobs all the time. Sometimes they were away from home. And I had to struggle every single day comprehending what I lived with. I didn't have friends who supported me, not like it is now, and I was bullied. And living in the state of Ohio, coming from a Michigan family where you have Ohio State fans, that's not really a great mixture as well. So I had to deal with being bullied no matter what. And I could have done things, I could have, taken my own life. And at one point I thought about it, I'm not afraid to say it, but I didn't. I can't do it at all. And that's why I talk about anti-bullying, because for kids listening today, cyberbullying is so bad, that if I was in school today, I probably would have gone through with it because it's gotten that out of hand and it needs to stop. There are people that have no relation to autism that are doing it. Like, seriously? These are just normal people, and they're being bullied to the point because someone's a coward behind a computer who doesn't want to talk to this person face to face. At least when I grew up, when someone had a problem with me, they said to my face. And so I talked to students, I talked to teachers, because even teachers didn't know how to comprehend it. I got suspended when I was the victim. I was the victim, and the bully got away with it. So that's why I go to schools, and I'm looking to reach out outside the Ohio area. So if your school would be interested in having me, I have a longer speaking engagement. This is the short version of it. So you can reach out to us. We'll be around with cards and stuff. But to sum it all up, there are a couple of things I do want to announce that are really big. Number one, I'm having a story written about me by a local author in Cleveland who's written a couple books. One about a certain basketball player. How did that kid say LeBron James? Yeah, he wrote a story about him. So I'm having my story written out, and we're hopefully going to make it into a movie. We don't know. We have an agent, so cross your fingers on that. Number two, outside of music, I'm not even going to go into detail because it's going to take way too much time, but I have a sports mind unlike no other. If the Bills want another guy in the draft room, let me know. I'm available for hire. Browns aren't going to do it. But I'm actually starting my own radio station, online radio station called Sports Radio Cleveland. Now, you may think, you're telling me something that's going to be about Cleveland sports. No. We're going to have people from Cleveland, but we're going to try to talk more national because when you listen to sports radio, what do you hear normally? You hear the same old thing every single day. How about this? How about you turn it upside down? How about you talk about the stuff no one else is going to talk about? That's what we're going to do. Now, on top of that, I actually work on the Autism Speaks board in Cleveland, and I'm proud to say we have completely revolutionized our walk with me as the entertainment chair. And next year, we're really hoping to create the first Autism Speaks weekend. You know how you have a walk one day? Cleveland is in the process with me at the helm of creating a weekend. And that started 4 years ago when an autistic kid, who everybody thinks autism, oh, they don't know anything, came in with a creative plan, slammed it down the table, and said, this is what I want to do. Next year, we're going to do it. And hopefully it'll be taken up nationally by Autism Speaks. 1 in 68 are the numbers now. Enough is enough. People still don't understand to this day what autism does. When you think of autism, what do you think of? That R word. That should not even be in the dictionary. That needs to be taken out right now. That's what I'm doing. I'm raising awareness for not just people to accept myself, but to accept others on the spectrum. Because the autistic mind is the most beautiful mind of them all. You seriously never know what you're going to get. Ask me baseball stats. I can tell you so much that you go like, there's no way you know that. Trust me, it's the autistic mind. Just got to find what you love. Find what you love, find your passion. And this is to all the kids. Whatever you love to do, and also to the parents, make sure they thrive at it. Make sure they grow around it. Because for me, that was the biggest thing. I actually made a mistake. I didn't stay with music. I stayed in sports in high school. Stay with what you love. Be with the people who are in that activity that you love. You will find friends there. I've seen it. I've worked with others. It is so evidenced by it. Just do it. Do what you love to do and understand. My initiative is called My I'm Possible Dream. Look at the word impossible. Put a line between the M and the P. What does that say? I'm possible. Gee, is that what the word meant all along? Maybe the Bills should have that in their locker room before today's game against the Patriots. Everybody's saying it's impossible? Line between the M and the P. I'm possible. We're winning this game today. Thank you guys for having me. I'm Alex Hale. We'll be around, but thank you very much. Enjoy the walk, everybody.